Hello, welcome back to Rafael Cooking Style. In today's video, we're gonna do a trip to South America and we're gonna prepare a ceviche with mango. So, I'm gonna show you all the steps I've done until this moment. We are gonna use also some sweet potato, which I'm baking now. And I got some mango, some pepper, one spicy, and some chilies. Corn, crunchy. Red onion, which I placed on the hot and cold water for around 2 hours, and my fish. So, and of course, what I've just done, the leche de tigre. So let's go into the process and I will show you step by step what I did. For the leche de tigre, we're gonna just make, I need these ends. Yeah. Yeah, it looks very nice. So we're gonna cut our fish. We're gonna cut it like, I'm gonna try to show you. This is still too big, yeah? We need a little bit smaller because it's quite thick. So I will try to make it much more easier to cut. Just like this. Perfect. This is what we are looking for. Look, those are the cuts. Yeah, and we're gonna just place it on our container. I will finish it up here. And I will be right back with you. I will just do the cuts here and I will be back with you. I just finished up to cut the fish. We're gonna just make it some ice here and just make it fresh and cold. And I got this leftovers which I save, which will be used for our leche de tigre, which is the core of our ceviche. So we're gonna add this to our mixer blender. And let me just remove this here and I'll be back. So I just got some ice, which we will need to keep our ceviche fresh, and I will take 2 cubes for our leche de tigre. Yeah, we just need this to keep our fish just fresh. I will make some plate here, and I will just, while I make the leche de tigre, I will place the fish on the fridge. We started with the leche de tigre, which I'm gonna show you right now how I did it. Well, now we go back to our cutting board, and as you saw, I got ice and fish. We're gonna add some garlic. I got some ginger. Well, that's a little bit too much, I guess. Look, I will cut a half of our Habanero. This is very spicy. We'll have some flavor for our leche de tigre. I got some red onion. It's a kind of a half red onion in this case. We got some fresh coriander. We need some salt. Some pepper. And of course we need some lime. Yeah, so I will squeeze 4 limes. 3 to start. 4. Two. They're very juicy, very nice. Actually, let's make this all. I'm not gonna leave just a little bit of ginger there. And to finish it, we need some very cold water. We're gonna add. And now it's time to blend it. Yeah. So I will blend this and I will clean this up and I will catch you up later. Look, this is our leche de tigre. I'm just gonna rectify the salt. That's it. Oh, perfect. Now we are ready to set up our ceviche. And we're gonna now pour it into our fish. Let it work. We gotta let it settle down. It's quite cold, everything. We add some of our onion, also to leave some flavor, and our chilies and pepper, non-spicy pepper and chilies, and we just let it here work a little bit to get the flavors from the. Add some more onion, and the idea is just to let it here a few minutes to get all the flavor from the leche de tigre before we're gonna serve it. And of course cannot be missing our mango. I'm gonna show you how I did it now with the mango and with the onion. Well, for our ceviche we are gonna just cut our onion. Gonna just remove this as well as here. And we'll cut it like juliennes, like very thin or as thin as you can. You add some very cold water. You can also add some ice, and I will just leave it here and I will place it on the fridge. What I will do, we're gonna use the mango. I got a mango, but I also got another half, which is the one I'm gonna use. You're gonna peel it. You have to make sure that the mango is hard. You don't want it too ripe because it will be too messy for the ceviche. It has to be it has to be hard. Ripe but hard. So, and now we're gonna use this knife, which is much more comfortable. Cut this half, and this half we're also gonna cut it into two. And we're gonna do the cuts around 1 centimeter each side. Just make that on the side for the time we are setting up our ceviche. You see, just cubes 1 centimeter around. We also need the other half of our habanero and some non-spicy peppers, which I have here just to have some colors. I'm gonna do small slices or stripes of the non-spicy peppers, just to bring some color. This with some fresh coriander. Look, we got orange, red and yellow, and this together with some fresh coriander will just bring a lot of color and life for our ceviche. Just nice looking. It's important always in our cooking activities. It has to be nice looking, and it may taste even better. So just like that, we do the cuts. My wife will hate me because it might be very spicy, but she'll eat it. So this will place here, and we are just a step closer to setting up our ceviche. So carefully now wash your hands might be very spicy. Take care. Yeah. And now after you have watched how I did the mango, how I did the onion and the peppers, I'm gonna let this just a few minutes to get the flavors. I'm gonna prepare the setup of our ceviche into our plates. Okay. So I wanna cut up some fresh coriander. I got some crunchy mice and the rest of red onion. Yeah. And that will do it. Let's make a little bit more of onion here before we serve our ceviche. On the side for our ceviche, I'm gonna add another extra color, which is sweet potato. This particularly orange or salmon color is very nice for our plate. So I just have boiled potato, sweet potato, sorry. And this one, I'm just gonna cut it in slices, so very around 1 finger size, and I will bake it. Yeah, you see, I put it on my oven tray, add a little bit oil on top, and bake it. Well, and just like that, we got our sweet potato is just baked. Oh, sorry. And now we are gonna just make a small 4 pieces here and a 5th. Yeah. Of course, we're gonna do our ceviche here. I will serve it leaving a little bit of the sauce on the plate, on the bowl, because I will, after that I will pour it, yeah, on top of it. There we are. Then we do a little bit of onions on top. We got some fresh coriander, which we are gonna chop kind of small. Yes. Now we got our maize or corn. And this is our ceviche. Just we need to finish it up with, of course, leche de tigre on top. Wonderful. Look at this freshness, tasty and just fantastic dish.